Alright, here we go again. Another Juve game. Another I just don't know what's gonna happen game. Because that's the fact. That's what's been happening throughout the whole season. Yes, we will get some points here and there. But still we are playing like idiots. And that is not about to change today. Because our lineup suggests that this is only a rotation. It's nothing new, nothing revolutionary. Khedira is starting. Allegri, I'm sorry, man. It's time for you to go. Juventus Parma coming up. Juve Therapy. My name is Roman. Please subscribe. If you don't, I can't blame you. Because I've been sulking, I've been ranting, I've been negative throughout the whole season. Maybe even the season before that. So, if you want some negativity in your life, please subscribe. If you're just gonna look at the positives, at the trophies, and not the real facts, how we are playing, well, go away. Juventus Parma, the lineup. Mattia Perin in goal. Well, Wojciech was our best player throughout January in my opinion, so yeah, we should just bench him against Parma. To be honest, the goalkeepers is not my real concern right now. On the left back, Leonardo Spinazzola is starting, so finally Alexandro gets some rest, and finally Spinazzola is starting again, so yeah, I didn't think that Alexandro played any particularly good game against Atalanta either, so for me it's just a deserved bench and not just a rotation in my opinion, but for Allegri it's probably just a rotation because he sees Alexandro as the savior from the left back because he plays every single game. And then we have the exciting pair in the defense. We have Martin Cáceres and Daniele Rugani. Daniele Rugani will play his third game in a row. Wow. Let's see what happens. And on the right back, Joao Cancelo. Even though his passing was atrocious against Atalanta. But going forward, he's one of a kind. So, no question about it, he should start today. In the middle of the midfield, I really want to skip this, but come on, okay. Miralem Pjanic, Blaise Matuidi, and Sami Khedira. I have no words. Mandzukic is back home. Well, some of you, Juventini, are actually hoping that something strange, something sensational will happen when Mandzukic is back in the team. I highly doubt it. Nothing new, except now we have a focal point going forward, so there will be a bunch of long balls towards Mandzukic. He will fight for every single one. And the second ball, well, Ronaldo or Douglas Costa will pick them up and be crowded out as usual. So yeah, if, as I said previously, if Douglas Costa doesn't work, we will struggle. If he is on fire tonight, things will be much easier. But remember, Parma are super effective on the counter-attack. They have Gervinho, he is a monster, he plays insane games sometimes. Super quick. Let's see what happens, guys, but I am not confident at all. However, I think we will win 2-0, nothing spectacular, but our game plan will still be an ass. Alright, we are leading, 1-0 at the break. And interesting, the first 30 minutes we were playing like usual we were playing with absolutely no idea what to do in front of goal. And the reason for that is that we were playing so slowly, so slow football. 2, 3 or even 4 or 5 touches per player before we decided to pass it on to the next one. And yeah, Ronaldo was just waiting for the ball, Mandzukic was waiting for the ball. Only 2 players that created something was Cancelo and Douglas Costa. And occasionally Spinazzola, who was great on the left flank in my opinion. However, his crosses aren't good either, just because Parma are packing their defense. That's what they do, so it will always be hard for us. So the first half hour, well, just like usually, we can't create nothing because they are allowed to get back into position. We are not quick enough to distribute the ball and to create chances. We wait for them to be compact in the defense before we start attacking, if you could call it attacking. But after half hour, things started to change. First of all, the opening goal. Now, Ronaldo shot, but I believe the ball hit the Parma defender before it was a goal. So, for me, this was just a lucky strike, but a goal is a goal, and it was a Ronaldo one. If you are a great player, of course, you're gonna have lucky goals also. Yeah, I congratulate him. But he was only good last 10 minutes. Before that, he was just as anonymous as he has been the last couple of games. And after that, we got slightly better and better. I started to move the ball a bit quicker. So things started to change. But still, we are so slow. We are quicker. We are still nowhere near the level where we should be at by now. 2nd of February, by the way. So it's only a month to our peaking month. So I expect more than we actually do right now. Matuidi has been great in winning the ball back. I thought Khedira was just okay, just like he usually is. Khedira is just too slow for this level. I'm sorry, he needs to go because you can clearly see it on this game. He is so slow. Martin Cáceres, positive, but really wasn't challenged at all. Daniele Rugani also wasn't challenged at all, so pretty comfortable for our defense so far. But I gotta say, guys, Cancelo and Douglas Costa, a creative coach would have built on that pair, on that understanding between those two, and made them creative moves because those two can ball. But we have no idea what we're doing. Okay, let's just go through this because this is a very, very, very interesting game we've just seen. 3-3, and we conceded 6 goals. 6 goals this week. Juve conceded 6 goals, yes. So, the first 3 were against Atalanta. The second part was against Parma. And why did we concede 3 goals against Parma? Well, we suddenly decided to play with Spinazzola, which is fine. We had to play with Cáceres and Rugani. We decided to go for Joao Cancelo, which is also fine. It's not the issue. However, I don't know what Rugani was doing on their second goal. Why don't you man-mark Gervinho a bit faster than you did? Why? I don't know what Khedira was doing for their first goal. If you clearly see that the guy in front of you is unmarked, get your ass in gear. Mark him. But he was, as I said, too slow for this level. As for the third goal, well, they pressed. They pressed because our defense is so bad. Of course, they're gonna get the reward for trying and press us every single time. But my question is, where is the man management? Where is the control of the game? We have absolutely no control whatsoever. We are leading Serie A by 11 points. Well, not now. We did. But can you honestly say that this team that you saw today, the home team, are the best in Serie A? The way we played, the way we concede these goals. Yes, the excuses will come that Bonucci wasn't there, Chiellini wasn't there, Alexandro wasn't there, De Sciglio wasn't there, we had barely nobody in the defense, Khedira was playing, yes, blah blah blah. Guys, why did we have to have Mandzukic tracking back and saving our asses, even though he didn't do that for the third goal? Why are we still relying on single players, on individual performances? Where is the teamwork? When we lose the ball and they have so much space in front of them, we know Gervinho is fast, we know Inglese is a strong player. Think a little bit. But there is every single man for themselves. And the excuses will come. This happened because of Chiellini and Bonucci absence. This happened because Cáceres didn't play that much football in 2018. This happened because Rugani is an inexperienced player. But he is our future. This happened because Khedira didn't play that much football. Well, he is our January signing, isn't he? You were happy about him. You were happy to have him back in the team. Well, there you go. We conceded the first goal to them by his mistake. Of course, Cancelo is an offensive right back. He didn't have the time to track back. Khedira was very well aware of this. Decided to do absolutely nothing. We dropped 2 points today. Because of inexperience, because of lack of teamwork, because of lack of team management. And because of lack of man management. I didn't understand the substitution with Douglas Costa and Bernardeschi. Why? What was the point? Are we experimenting on something when we are just 1-0 up? I'm sorry? Douglas Costa and Joao Cancelo ripped them apart almost in first half. Why do you sub off one of them? We're still what? +9? Is it? +9? +10? I don't know. +9 I think. But I don't care. It's the performance. And yet again we get punished. However, this time it's a one-off. This time their excuses I will accept. Because we lacked Chiellini and Bonucci. But you knew that already from Wednesday. You knew that. So, man management. Tell them how to play in the defense. Tell them specifically how to play against Gervinho. Mark him tightly. Specifically tell them what to do with Inglese. Cáceres, you very well knew that Cáceres didn't play that much football in 2018. So why do you leave him alone with Inglese? They are dangerous player when they send long balls towards them. Could have been an idea to play with a 3-5-2. Maybe in second half. Put Memre Can in the center of the defense maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe somebody else. Maybe you could sub on De Sciglio since you trusted him so much. Something. I saw that. So why didn't you see, Allegri, that Rugani and Cáceres were struggling against Gervinho and Inglese? So do something proactive. No, you just let it happen. Lack of man management. Sorry for the long vlog again, so I don't have time for the player ratings, but what I'll say is our best player out there. You'd be surprised. You'd be very surprised who that is. Blaise Matuidi. Of course, Cristiano as well, because he scored 2 goals. But Blaise Matuidi worked his ass off tonight. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. Just as usually. And we dropped 2 points, guys. But we're still top of the league. We still have 4 Coppa Italias and we still have 7 Scudetti in a row. So, it's all fine and dandy.